What's up everybody, it's Kiyodo, and welcome back to a channel update video for November 2019. I know that we haven't had these in a long time, and it's really because we didn't need them. And that's because I've been doing a lot of the same stuff. It's been Dx2 videos every week, and just once a week a video and everything. It's just because the way that works out. It's more of like a weird, inconsistent schedule, and I don't have like a Monday through Friday or anything. It's not consistent, is what I mean to say. And because of that, yeah, some videos, they're going to be staggered off in a little bit. And I did say I wanted to get into other gaming content, or maybe just other content in general too. But there hasn't really been an opportunity for me to switch that up. And also, I feel like I need to really place in like a little section where I have experimental new games or new content in general, so that you guys can see if you like it or not, and then if you do, then I can go into that as well. Make this more of a variety channel instead of just a niche one, because that's ultimately what's going to keep this channel alive. In any case, I know SMT has been my main thing, but it's gonna be switching up, and I did want to mention first that Nox Player, the emulator that I've been using, the Android emulator that has been an amazing toolkit, really useful software for me for the past, I don't know, a couple years or so, has finally been having some problems with the latest update to patch 6.5.0. For some reason, it's just not running Dx2, and that is a huge problem for me. I'm still looking for a fix, and I haven't really found anything yet, so I'm not too sure if that's going to be changed, if anything on Nox Player's side or on Dx2 side, which I doubt is going to happen. But because of that, I am thinking about using other recording methods. Now, I did get an Elgato capture card, and that was mainly for my Nintendo Switch because I wanted to be playing some Smash Bros. But I wanted to use that with my phone, and I realized that my new phone that I got, that I was intending to use with the capture card, is not compatible. So that happens to be a major problem. And yeah, because of that, I had to use a different method, and luckily I did not know about that. My phone just had a built-in recording software, so I guess I'm just gonna have to record off of a phone source and then my computer source for the webcam if I'm still doing that, and most likely I will, so yeah. In any case, that's probably going to be the future of things. For the most part, Dx2 has been really slow. I mean, when you're looking for a good unit and you happen to miss it on a banner, you have to wait about 3 to 4 months before it comes back. And that's usually because they have another unit potentially that could change the meta for, for whatever reason. They put in the really good unit right before that in its own banner, and then they release the new unit. And it's really, the pattern that they've been going with. It's been okay, but it doesn't really change the meta that much. PvP really doesn't change at all. You can still use the same offensive team to beat pretty much every single team in the meta. It really doesn't, matter that much. You have a physical team with Masakato, Guan Yu, Shiva A, I don't know, something like that, then you can just wipe people out. It's just a matter of having the unit or not, right? That's how you stay in the top teams for this game, at least. And that is a little bit unfortunate how they don't have these niche units that just get rid of the top tiers, and it feels like they should have came out with that a long time ago, and they've been trying and just hasn't worked out. They have to change the way that they look at PvP and how people are actually playing, because if everybody's just stacking accuracy or stacking dodge, then that something is up with this meta, and there are ways to remove that accuracy or dodge. Just maybe just have a unit that gets rid of all their buffs so that it doesn't matter if they have all that stacked up. It's just like having their base stats. As for the defense teams in PvP, that kind of switches up a little bit more, especially when you have more mages in the meta. Now it's not just all physical attackers. It is a little bit better in that case, but you're still gonna have to have some certainly good units that cover most of the meta's offense teams, and that's kind of the way you have to play anyways. And usually that is a lot of the same units too. Maybe you switch out 1 or 2 units, and then that builds your new defensive team, for example. And lastly, with PvE content, it's a lot of recycling and reskinning onto new stuff. So it looks a little bit different, but it's mostly the same thing, and you get the same rewards and whatnot. It's not anything that's changing the game a lot or, really helping out the newer players. It's more of the same stuff, you know what to expect, and that's kind of getting a little bit boring for me. And because of that, I've been playing some other games. If you've been looking at my Twitter, especially because that's where I'm most active out of my social media channels, then I've been playing a lot of Dragon Ball Legends, GB Legends, whatever you want to call it. The graphics look good, the game is fast paced, it's a fighting game, I really love fighting games, I like Smash Bros. and the moves are really flashy and it's fun to watch. So you know, that's kind of my thing. It has been a new game for me. It has that fresh new game kind of feel to it. And I'll probably be getting into that. Not to say that I'm going to be stopping my Dx2 content, because there are some loose ends that I want to tie up with Dx2, especially with some newer things that come out, because there is a chance that they do change the game and it gets a little bit more exciting. For, you know, I still have to do these featured demon videos. There's a few that I did want to put out because I know that I had these planned and just didn't really have the time to do them, because that's ultimately what takes the longest out of my editing content, is the featured demon videos, because, you know, you got to put a lot of work into those because you don't want to be wrong for one, but also you want to go in depth, and going in depth takes a lot of time. And I still want to be doing the pre-patch analysis and thoughts on the things that come out with like new patch updates, for example, or new units. That's always exciting, you know, even for me. And if it's someone that can actually change the game, then that's a reason to come back to it anyways. I'll be testing out some different kinds of things too, because I'm not really sure what I want to be doing besides gaming, but I figured I wanted to do a little bit more than just that as well. Or in general, just things to do with my friends, because I feel like that could be a fun thing to do too. Some co-commentary going on. So yeah, all these things are planned. Not sure if they're actually going to happen or not. We just want to have these goals set so that we can aim for them and at least try. Yeah, this has been Kiyodo. Probably gonna have another channel update later on in the future. Who knows what's gonna happen, but it's more so just letting you guys know that this is what's going on, this is what's up, and of course I will be updating all y'all on that as it comes out. So stay tuned, and I'll see you all later.